Hello, everyone. Good morning. Dear authors and invited guests, welcome to the technical session 7A. My name is Siddhi Auti and I'll be your session moderator for today's session. On the behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and GR Solistics, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 10th International Conference on ICT for Sustainable Development, ICT4SD 2025. The 10th edition of the conference is being organized in a hybrid mode. The physical event was held in Goa, and the virtual event is being held via Zoom meeting from 17th to 19th July. I hope you all will enjoy this interactive session. In this session, in total, we will be having 10 presentations. Each presenter will be given a time span of 8 minutes for the presentation and 2 minutes for question and answers. After 7 minutes, I will be raising a gentle reminder. Also, there is another request to all the participants that you all stay connected with us till the closing remarks. If you have any query or technical issue, you can write it to me in the chat box. Now, just before we get started with the session, I would like to introduce you all to today's session chair, Dr. Vishal R. Patil. He is an associate professor at Department of AIML, Lokniti Gopinath Munde Institute of Engineering, Education Research, Nashik, specializing in computer engineering. His expertise is in data science, machine learning, blockchain, cloud computing, and support vector machines. His research focuses on artificial intelligence, data analytics, machine learning, blockchain technology, and cloud computing. I welcome Dr. Vishal sir for today's session. Now, without any further ado, we will start with our first presenter. So, the very first participant we have here today is Dhava Mani RR from Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. And the paper title is A Study on Brand Preference of Health Drinks with Special Reference to Coimbatore City. Sir, I'd like to
Yeah,
please start with your presentation. Mr. Anand.
good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is my paper title, The Study on Brand Preference. Shall I share the screen?
Yes, sure, sir.
Yeah, it is visible.
It is visible.
My topic is impact of consumer attitude and behavior towards the soft drinks in Coimbatore city. I'm an author of this paper, myself Mani RR, and the co-author is Maria Joel, and also a participant is Siddharth SP. And main objective of the study is to study the consumer preference towards the soft drinks in the particular city, in the influence of personal factors such as product, culture, and also price, and also social factor, place, and promotion of this product, and psychological factors that are affecting to buy the consumers towards the soft drinks. And research gap is like the development in industry sector has provided varieties of different products, different brands. Even a single product having the monopoly, and also having the age categories such as health drinks for kids and also adults, and for the pregnant women, and also old people, like that. In every product is made for a fulfillment of some needs, and on wants to products are used to consume by customers in different way and different occasions. Customers want different attributes from the same product. There are such as usage pattern and brand positioning and brand image, and also taken into account as consumer provided different brand and also quite free to choose one they think the best. To that, the main problem is the how brand positioning, advertising, and product attributes impact consumer attitudes and purchasing decision towards the soft drinks. In that, we having the next review of literature is first by the William or George in 1999, and by the Bhanumati and Hema Meena, while studying the consumer brand preference with respect of soft drinks, found that they have the globalization of most consumers like international brands such as Pepsi and Coca-Cola. And next we have the Manoj Patavadan. It aims to improving the business performance and through the understanding of customer preference and decides. And next is Stephen Daniels and N. Meher and Sunny in 2013 found that perceived quality, price, brand, and trust promotion with a significant influence on consumers' brand loyalty of soft drinks in Bangladesh. And the hypothesis is in first, there is a significant relationship between the consumer preference and buying behavior of soft drinks. And second, we having the significant impact on consumer behavior for the soft drinks. And third, taste. And fourth, there is a significant association between the packaging and also a brand image of the soft drinks. It whole including the positioning and also the inventory management, everything this it's everything it's go up to the customer. It's the following things and the methodology. This research design will adopt this descriptive research design, systematically explore the relationship between the attitude and consumer behavior towards soft drinks. The research will aim to describe the consumer attitudes, perceptions, and behavior. All the consumer attitudes and perception behavior, this data we collected as a survey and also as a personal in a Coimbatore city. We as a team had made one survey and also a personal interview with the people of the Coimbatore city. And our primary data is survey method and interview with the retailers. We had some interview with retailers, had to what consumer preferred to buy, and also consumer want the attributes that to satisfy satisfaction of the consumer, and the sample size of 100 respondents across different regions of Coimbatore to ensure the satisfactory significance. In data analysis, we had that price is other factor and taste is other factor and promotional offers is other factor. Because for that, the weak positive correlations with the taste of 0.185 and promotional offers of 0.194, it indicating while the related price does not strongly influence this factor. And price has also had the moderate correlations with packaging and also a brand, suggesting that people who consider price is important and also tend to consider packaging and brand to some extent. And next one is taste. It's having moderate positive correlations with packaging and brand, suggesting that consumer who value taste and to be packaging and influenced by packaging and brand identity. It has the more impact and also promotional offers versus other factors. These have the weak correlations with price of 0.194 implies that promotions are not the primary factor driving the price conscious consumers. We have the data that we attach at the last. We will see this. And packaging uses brand. And one of the key takeaways of marketing and consumer behaviors are the taste plays a crucial role influencing the brand preference, and also promotions is effective. And a secondary packaging, branding, meaning a well-branded product can perform a better in market without heavy reliance on discounts and offer. Price is not the dominant factor in consumer choices compared to packaging and branding because it's like a very mandatory one. India is like a very sensitive market. People will not not bother about the price in having the health drinks. If it's the soft drinks or anything, they will bother about the price. It's coming to the point coming to health. Indian market did not bother about the price. It's one of the main takeaway that we had in survey and insights on factors influence on soft drinks purchase decision. These are the data. The mean is 3.79, moderately high important, and also 4. These are the deviations of 1.06 moderate variations in response. And also interpretation, this brand plays a significant in consumer decisions with the response of important factor. And also it may prioritize different aspects like taste or price. And it's like data in importance of price in purchase decision. And also importance of taste in purchase decision. It's like the mode of 5 in frequent response is most important. And this is promotional offers on purchase, the impact. You're having the skewness of minus 0.299, almost symmetrical, no strong preference. And we're having the importance of packaging in purchase decision, which having the median of 4 of majority less than towards importance. And we have the key takeaways. Taste is not most important This is the most important factor is strongly preference among the consumers. Brand plays a crucial role and having the higher importance in moderate variation. And price is also a moderately important, but not the dominant decision-making factor. It depends upon the people. We have the various deviations among that. And promotional offers have neutral impact on meaning discounts are not major purpose of purchase and motivator. And packaging is significant, but it ranks below the taste and brand in importance. And these are the data we have in the. You see that the data is 48% of supermarket and 44% of local kirana store and 8% on online store. We have the purchase offerings of most frequently. And it's the main reason to preference for this brand is to 69% on the taste only, and the 6% of the price is very the least, and 9% of the availability, and 16% of the brand image. We can see that the brand image and also a taste plays the important role in the preference of soft drinks in a consumer. And we have that how much typically spend on soft drinks on each month. It's like the money we have in the 54% of 50 rupees and 30% of 100 to 500 and 11% of 500 to 1000. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
So sorry for the interruption, but we are past the presentation time. Can we please get to the conclusion?
Yeah. These are the data which will be considered as choosing the soft drinks. As a conclusion, we have the taste and brand are the most influential factor in purchase decision. Packaging matters, especially when aligned to brand identity. Price and promotions play secondary roles in driving consumer decisions. These are the insights that we took from the research. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. Are there any questions?
There's no question. You can move ahead.
Okay, so we will move on to the next presenter.
Thank you, sir.
So the next presenter is Bhuvaneshwari Perumal from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, and the paper title is AI-based predictive framework for maternal health timeline in Indian women. Ma'am, please start with your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I will share my screen, ma'am.
Yes.
See, good morning to one and all present here. Myself, I'm Bhuneshwari from the Department of Networking and Communication, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. I'm doing my PhD work with the collaboration of School of Public Health, SRM Medical College, and currently my research is carried out from SRM Global Hospital, Chennai, Katangulathur. My paper title is AI-based predictive framework for maternal health timeline in Indian women. Basically, the pregnancy is a major physiological and psychological event. Everyone experiences with a different kind of emotions during this period. The changes that occur during the physiological and psychological changes, which may increases the stress, anxiety, as well as the depression. So we are trying to identify the physiological information of a pregnant women to predict the psychological states. If you are able to provide the prenatal care, it will increases the healthy pregnancies. This is a pregnancy's timeline, which has three phases: antepartum, intrapartum, as well as the postpartum period. It starts from the conception. During the onset of delivery, it is known as the antepartum period. Intrapartum is a labor as well as the delivery time. Postpartum period, it is a after delivery period. In general, we are trying to produce the AI-based predictive model with the help of predictive analysis and emotion recognition system. In the predictive analysis, we are trying to identify the high-risk pregnancies with the help of physiological informations. By knowing the emotions, we can able to predict the stress, anxiety, as well as the depression. Using this predictive analysis and emotion recognition, we can able to produce the personalized pregnancy care. Even though there are some of the computing techniques that are used for maternal health analysis, still we are facing some of the challenges like late risk detection. We cannot able to identify the pregnancy in earlier stage itself, which may lead to the several health complication like preeclampsias and postpartum homocarriage as the severe health complication it occur. And the access of the informations are lagged in the rural areas as well as the critical facilities. There are lack of trained staffs only available to access those information, so we cannot able to provide the adequate monitoring. They consider only the physical health of the pregnant women, and they completely ignore about the mental health. And the data available here are fragmented information. There is no correlation between those data, so we cannot able to provide the personalized technique, personalized medicines for the generic risk model. In the recent statistics, UNICEF in India says nearly 46% of the maternal death and 40% of the neonatal death that happens during the labor are within the 24 hours after birth, within the period of 2000 to 2020. And in World Health Organization also, they have identified the pregnancy. It is one of the 15 to 20% of pregnant women are considered to be the high risk pregnancies with major mental health disorder like stress and anxiety as well as the depression. In the sustainable development goal also, India has a target of reducing the maternal mortality rate below the 70 per 1 lakh live birth. So we are trying to propose the system by considering those statistics. We are trying to develop the AI based predictive framework which try to identify the high risk pregnancies of the maternal health, and the physiological information of the pregnant women, which is used to predict the psychological states with the help of emotional analysis. Here the primary emotions are considered into the factor. With the help of multimodal information, we are trying to identify the stress, anxiety, as well as the depression to reduce the maternal mortality as well as the infant mortality rate. The key factor here is to we are trying to identify the high risk pregnancies. Here the stress and anxieties are considered, and the major health complications are preeclampsia as well as the anemia to improve the birth outcome. The types of data used in the pregnancy monitoring are physiological, psychological, as well as the endocrinological. In the physiological information, all the physiological factor like blood pressure, fetal heart rate are considered. In the psychological, the emotional as well as the behavioral changes are taken into the consideration, and the hormonal changes are endocrinological changes. In the proposed work, we are trying to use the physiological information to predict the psychological prediction, which enhance the antepartum as well as the intrapartum care. In the intrapartum care, we are trying to incorporate the emotional intelligence concept of the maternal depressions, which may increases the intrapartum care for the positive childbirth experience, which reduces the postpartum anxiety as well as the depressions. In the observational study, we are trying to consider the pregnant women aged under 18 to 49. The purposive sampling method used here is a purposive sample method. Here, the 12 weeks to 40 weeks of pregnant women are taken into the consideration. For the exclusion criteria, the women with pre-existing medical conditions or multiple pregnancies are ignored. For data collection, the demographic informations like genetic and healthy lifestyles are taken into the consideration with the physiological informations. In the proposed AI model, we are trying to acquire the data from the different sources like in mental health, we have PANDA as well as the physiological data. We are trying to get the women's age, systolic BP and diastolic BP and the fetal heart rate. For data pre-processing, we are trying to clean those feature scaling and normalization information with the help of model training with the hyperparameter. For the prenatal depression, we are trying to identify the depressions of the pregnant women. 10 to 20% of pregnant women are identified globally. So we are trying to reduce the poor maternal as well as the fatal outcome. The methodology used here is random forest KNN and SVM as well as the XG boost. Here, the random forest, we are trying to identify the hormonal indicators, and with the help of KNN, we are trying to identify the pattern as well as the emotions. In the XGBoost algorithm, we are trying to integrate the multimodal input to predict the risk probability. Here, the output what we have gained here is we are trying to discover the outliers. Here, the normal ranges of the pregnant women's are, we are trying to identify the low outlier and high outlier. Here, the maternal health indicators like age, systolic BP, and blood temperature and heart rate are considered to identify the risk level of a pregnant woman. The skewness variable transformation, we are trying to identify the how the maternal health indicator which is associated with the different pregnant women, and the transformation we have used the normalized transformation method. Yeah, if the age of the pregnant women is greater than 35, then it will be treated as a high risk pregnancies. This is the overall machine learning model on maternal health. In 0.82 is the highest accuracy we are getting in XGBoost algorithm. This is the overall AI framework for prenatal and risk prediction model. In the future perspective, we are trying to work with the AI driven model, which come across with the physiological, psychological informations, which help to utilize the multimodal sensing information for emotional recognition. And also we are trying to work with the provide a emotional as well as the medical support for the young women. Thank you.
Okay, which data set you have used here?
Actually, for here, maternal health risk data sets are used here, sir.
Is it a valid
In
data
the
set?
Yeah, it's a valid data sets. For that, we have used some of the benchmark data sets we have referred from health information management system. Also, we have referred as it. It's a benchmark data sets. In this, for identifying the high risk pregnancies, we have used maternal health data sets, which contains the 1014 entities with 7 features we have considered, sir. The physiological information of the pregnant women are considered to identify the high risk pregnancies.
Did you cross-verify this data set from any doctor?
Sir, we are getting help from the School of Public Health, sir, and also we are having we are trying to collaborate with the SRM Global Medical Colleges, sir, in
Yeah,
Katangulathur. In
because the problem is whatever results you are getting, if you are not cross-verifying those results, then you will be just continuing with your work without any final conclusion in that case.
yes, sir. For that only we are seeking helping from the School of Public Health. We are my co-guide is she is a professor in School of Public Health, and we are also seeking help from SRM Global Hospital, Katangulathur, sir. Because
Why
it
don't you
can.
go for a deep learning models over here?
Yeah, sir, first initial stage we have tried with the machine learning model. In future, we are trying to incorporate the generative artificial intelligence. With the help of emotional intelligence, we are trying to enhance the well-being of the both mother as well as the fetal. With the help of emotional intelligence, we can able to know the emotions of the pregnant women, especially in the younger women. We are concentrating more on rural areas. So we are trying to concentrate more on rural people because they will have less education. No, so we are trying to motivate with the proper education, which enhance the well-being of the both mother as well as the fetus.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Now we will go on to the next presenter. The next presenter is Brahmash Agarwal from SRM Institute of Science and Technology. The paper title is AURA Adaptive User Guided Rendering Architecture for Robust Interior Design. I request you, sir, to please start with your presentation.
Hello. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, start my screen share. Oh, hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Oh, good morning. I'm Brahmash Agarwal, pursuing my BTech from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Kattakulatu. I'm a third year student, presently fourth year. Our paper title is Aura, Adaptive User Guided Rendering Architecture for Robust Interior Designer. Our paper ID is 272. My co-author is Yash Sharma, who's also present in the meeting. Interior designing has been the most recent market in the present time. In recent years, the interior designer plays a very crucial roles in the building structures and all for the present purpose. Although the commercial interior designers requires lot of time consuming and requires a lot of money for the interior designing of our single room as well. So we come across of an idea of AI assistant interior designers, which uses conditional generative addressable networks to produce an AI generated images for a particular empty room or a partially full room with a particular interior design. Interior designing is time consuming, costly, and heavily dependent on professional expertise. Existing solutions like personalized effective space optimization, accurate cost estimation, and real time collaboration features. Moreover, there is no standardized data set to ensure adaptability across diverse design styles. Introduction. Interior designer market projects reaches around USD 255 billion by 2027, driven by demand for smart aesthetic space. Traditional designing is time-consuming, costly, and often less personalized for end users. 70% of homeowners prefer tech-enabled solution for space planning. AI and conditional gains automated design generative using room images and user preferences. GANs helps create a standardized dataset enhancing adaptability to various design styles. Our project Aura delivers AI-powered spatial optimization, cost estimation, and realistic design suggestion. Outcomes are faster, affordable, user-tailored interior design experience without repeated professional consultation. Project overview we develop an AI powered interior design system that personalized design based on room images and user preferences. We use conditional gains to generate diverse interior styles and enhance data set variety. Implement reinforcement learning for optimizing furniture placement, considering space utilization and ergonomics. Interior cost estimation models for integrated cost estimation model, we have used random forest and XG tools for predicting renovative expenses. Enable cloud-based real-time collaboration among designers, architects, and clients via WebRTC and Firebase. Provide a standardized data set for framework to improve adaptability for AI models across multiple design styles. Deliver an efficient, affordable, and user-centric design solution with multiple design outputs. PyTorch, the primarily deep learning framework used for building, training, and deploying AI models, including GANs and reinforcement learning models. We have used conditional GAN used for generating diverse and realistic interior design styles by augmenting the dataset, creating adaptive outcomes based on user preference. We have also used reinforcement learning for applied for spatial optimization, implementing tools such as ergonomics and space efficient furniture arrangements. We have used random forest and HD boost for cost estimation model, and WebRTC and Firebase for real-time cloud-based collaboration. OpenCV utilizes for image preprocessing and manipulation, including feature extraction and resizing to standardize inputs for AI models. This is a system architecture diagram for our project. In that, user input has been taken in that, which user inputs the room image. It could be an empty room image or partially architectured room image. With and the textual preferences, which includes the particular furniture to be placed, cost estimation, cost level, aesthetic or type of room he wants. Pre-processing layer image firstly with the model. Firstly, a model pre-process the image by resizing it to 266 into 266x, and text processing for the input text it has been given. Then AI processing for conditional gain and reinforcement learning and cost estimation dataset standardization guess argument dataset that gives the output generation, personalized interior design, and cost estimation. Control net, we have used control net for depth-based generation. The control net this model is specifically trained for depth-based image generation. It takes into account the depth of information provided by the depth map to ensure that the generative designs aligns with the spatial characteristics of the room. Control net uses the depth map to guide image generation, allowing it to create realistic designs that adapt to the room's structure. This means that furniture, lighting, and other elements are placed in a way that makes sense spatially. The depth maps helps to maintain spatial consistency across the generative design. It ensures that the objects within the designs are placed realistically according to the room's dimension, adding a layer of realism to the final art. For UI UX, we have used Gradio interface by Python. It is easy to use web interface that we prefer that and designed for user with no technical background. It allows user to interact with tools seamlessly. In our UI UX, our user uploads a live image. User can upload a room image in real time and choose various customization like style, budget, furniture. Using drop-down menus and text inputs we have provided in our interface. View all generated outputs in the gallery. Our user can view all our outputs in the galleries as well as it can be downloaded in a local machine. See, this is a illustration of a generative model. This is the empty room provided by the user in the Grado interface, and this is the AI generated image, which gives the interior design image of the room along with the cost or along with the budget estimation. The various challenges and solutions we faced during generating this model and implementing it was the high VRM usage of GPUs used float and exoform optimization. The process of generating high quality designs with AI requires significant computational power. To address this, we optimize the code to use 16-bit precision and incorporate memory efficient techniques like XForms to reduce VRAM usage. Prompt tuning needed for better quality. Initially, the generative designs did not always meet the expected quality standards. This was resolved by fine-tuning the prompt generation process to ensure more relevant and aesthetical pleasing outputs. Resize and resolution issues standardized to 5.12 into 5.12 to ensure consistent performance across different systems. Avoid issues with resolution mismatch. The images, the input images were standardized to resolution of 5.12 into 5.12 pixels. Future enhancement. For future enhancement, we are thinking of implementing this in a major project is AI-driven adaptive lighting, dynamic lighting suggestion based on time, activity, and user mode. AI-powered acoustic optimization optimizes room acoustic and soundproofing using AI analysis.
Hello. So sorry for the interruption, but we are past the presentation time.
Yeah.
Can you please get to the conclusion?
So, uh, as concluding my presentation, Order delivers an AI-powered solution for personalized and efficient interior design. Incorporates conditional gains, reinforcement learning, and cost estimation models for practical outputs. Address key gaps like spatial optimization, cost prediction, and dataset standardization. Future enhancements aim to integrate AR, VR, emotion-aware designs, and sustainable accommodation. Aura sets the path for accessible, affordable, and intelligent interior design solution. Thank you.
Okay, how your system is different than the existing?
So, existing systems doesn't offer like various features which we have done. They do not provide they do not look for the particular furniture. We have in our interface, we provide a user to provide a particular furniture he wants in his room, and we place it accordingly in his, which existing system lacks. Also the budget estimation is also lacked by the existing system.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. Now we will go on to the next presenter. So the next presenter is Maruf Mustaq Muhammad Kadiwale from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, India. And the paper title is Bite Siege, a Snake Bite Antidote Suggester. Sir, I request you to please start with your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes.
Just a second. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. My name is Maruf. I'm from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology. So currently I'm pursuing a BTech degree in Information Technology. So our project is Bite Sage, which is a snake bite antidote suggester. So, coming to the introduction of the project, so snake bites have become a serious issue, especially in regions where venomous species are found. If no proper antidote is provided in order to solve this snake bite issue, then it can lead to death of a person. So, in order to solve this issue, we have developed a system that can classify these species as venomous and non-venomous. And basically, our system leverages AI and machine learning for classification of these species, whether they are venomous or non-venomous. So, coming to the problem statement, limited resources. So, as I already said, in rural areas, in rural areas, if no proper medication is provided for the snake bite, then it can also lead to death of a person. So, our system suggests antidotes on based on user prompted symptoms. Next, diagnostic uncertainty. So, without any proper identification of the snake species, choosing the right antivenom is challenging. Since suppose if the species is venomous and we are providing an antidote for a non-venomous species, then it's not how it is done. So it's challenging. Time constraints, it indicates that timely action needs to be taken whenever there is a snake bite issue. Next, coming to motivation. Regarding the system, it bridges the gap. BiteSage aims to bridge the healthcare gap by providing accurate and timely snakebite treatment. As I said, based on user-prompted symptom, the species are classified, whether they are venomous or non-venomous, and thereby a proper antidote is provided. Empowering healthcare professionals. So it empowers healthcare professionals in rural areas with knowledge and tools needed to efficient snakebite management. So they can get an idea regarding what are the different antidotes that are regarding the snake bites. Improving patient outcomes. So by providing real-time diagnosis and treatment suggestions, it thereby fulfills the overall health outcomes of the snakebite victims. Next, addressing the challenges. There are different challenges like limited access. So, rural communities often face limited access. If no proper antidote is provided, then it's challenging since there are a lot of species. So, our system uses machine learning for classification, and thereby people in rural areas can get an idea about what are the different types of antidotes. Next, diagnostic challenges. Identifies the correct snake species and determining the appropriate antivenom is crucial, as I already said, and time is critical. So, timely action needs to be taken during the snake bite issues. So these are the objectives: building a robust system which involves data collection. So basically, our project consists of data sets. So basically, these data sets involve different snakes, especially in Indian regions, and not only that, but even different regions. Snake classification, as I already said, our project uses a supervised machine learning algorithm, which is random forest for classification. Antidote prescription. So it thereby recommends antidote based on user prompted symptoms. Again, data visualization. Uh, it is just identifying the snake bite trends based on the number of bites in the year. So this is just the working of this project. So
Hello, sir, your voice is not audible. There must be some network issue. That's why I stopped sharing a screen. So in the meanwhile, we can move on to the next presenter, and then Maruf can continue from where he left. So the next presentation is by Kritika from SRM Institute.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Ma'am, you can start with your presentation now.
Okay. Is
Hello,
my
ma'am.
screen visible? Hello?
Hello.
Actually,
my
ma'am, that
screen
was
visible?
a network glitch. So,
So you can continue later on after this presentation from
uh,
where you left.
okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. Okay. This is Kritika from SRM Institute of Technology. And my topic is decoding disease through pixels, which is deep learning based approach to the images. First of all, I have used major chronic diseases such as tuberculosis, pneumonia, glaucoma, and brain tumor using deep learning techniques with the Streamlit framework, and have used ResNest algorithm, which is a convolutional neural network for building this model, as it has a high accuracy and efficiency. We will use chest X-rays and retinal images for glaucoma prediction and X-rays for tuberculosis and pneumonia. For the brain tumor, we'll be using MRI images. And then we'll be using Streamlit interface to get the output in the output of the images to predict the disease. Next is the okay. This project aims to develop a comprehensive model diagnosis for the predicting of diseases, tuberculosis, pneumonia, glaucoma, and brain tumors. It is mainly for the early detection and yes, a timely medical intervention and improve patient outcomes. The unified approach ensures accurate predictions for multiple diseases, providing a valuable tool for the healthcare professionals. Delayed disease detection tends to result in severe complications such as increased mortality and increased medical expenses. Uh, this project helps the rural regions where qualified medical specialists may be hard to come. And it is imperative for a rapid, easy, and accessible diagnostic tool, and even more so. The efficiency is enhanced by reorganizing the diagnostic process by reducing the need for multiple tests and counseling, which indirectly saves the money of the patient. The existing system for detecting tuberculosis, pneumonia, glaucoma, and brain tumors relies on the traditional diagnostic methods such as manual medical imaging analysis and clinical assessments. The radiologists and healthcare professionals examine the X-rays and CT scan images for the tuberculosis and MRI images for the brain tumors to identify the abnormalities. But this process is time consuming, as we will not be able to give timely help to the patients, and they are prone to human error, and in many cases we require expert knowledge, where early detection is challenging and maybe lead to delayed treatment. Moreover, in resource-limited areas, access to advanced diagnostics tools and specialists is limited, further hindering timely diagnosis. The advantages of this system will be the we can predict the output very fast and in accurate predictions using the RSNS algorithm, which provides high accuracy in medical imaging classification. And the Streamlit framework ensures an interactive and easy use to web-based applications. Early detection is a major advantage, so it will be very useful for the timely need. And since it is an automated diagnosis, it reduces the manual effort for doctors by providing instant predictions. The architecture is first we collect the data from the data set, and then we will do the pre-processing. And we will clean the data, and then we'll check for the missing values, and we will do the normalization, and then we will resize the images to create a balanced data, and then we'll be doing data augmentation. From there, we'll be moving on to the feature extraction. That is, we'll be training the data first. Then we'll do the training part, testing part. Since we have used the ResNext model algorithm, it's a CNN algorithm. We will train the model using that algorithm, and then we will interface the output to integrate it with the interface, which is a streamlit framework. And then from there, we will give the image of the patient. In case of tuberculosis, we will give the chest image so that it will predict the disease, if the person has tuberculosis or not. And then in case of pneumonia, we'll be giving the CT image or the X-ray image, and then the patient will be able to identify whether he has pneumonia or not. In case of glaucoma, we'll be giving the retinal images, where we will be able to find the uh, type of glaucoma. And then for the brain tumor, we'll be giving the MRI images to predict whether whether the patient has tumor, and if it is cancerous or non-cancerous. As I told, that first we'll be doing data collection, then data
Ma'am,
pre-process.
ma'am, we are past the presentation time. Can you please get to the conclusion?
Okay. The tuberculosis, pneumonia, and glaucoma, and developed using the Streamlit framework, uses ResNext algorithm, demonstrate an advanced approach to medical image analysis and disease detection. ResNext algorithm has high accuracy, so we have used ResNext. And then the efficient use of convolution layers significantly enhance the performance of the model in classifying medical images. By leveraging it with the Streamlit framework, we will be able to provide an intuitive interface for users to upload images and receive real-time predictions for each of the diseases. Thank you.
What is your contribution? How your system is different than the existing?
Actually, we have enhanced the model using ResNext, because the existing model they did not use the ResNext, and the existing model we have added the data. Sorry?
Trained contribution.
Sorry?
Your contribution in this work.
Actually, we have integrated it with the Streamlit framework. We have created the Streamlit framework, and we have induced in it.
Which data set you used?
We have used for the brain tumor, we have taken the brain images from NIH and Kaggle, and for pneumonia we have taken the CT images from the Kaggle, and then for the glaucoma, we have taken the retinal images.
Did you cross-verify the authenticity of those data sets?
Yes, sir.
How you cross-verified?
We've actually we have taken it from NIH also. So we train both the models, and then we confirm the result with training and the testing result. And the accuracy got improved better.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, Maruf sir, you had left your presentation in between due to some network error.
Yes, sir.
You can continue with variable from you left.
Yes. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am, caused in the meeting. Regarding working of this project, which is Bite Sage, a snake bite antidote suggester. So, as per the data set, we are doing pre-processing, which involves preliminary data exploration, and thereby we are targeting the dependent and independent variables. So, we are using a machine learning algorithm, random forest, for the classification task. So, random forest builds multiple decision trees using different subsets of our data set, which involves rows and features, and thereby we are classifying the species, whether the species is venomous or whether the species is non-venomous. Next. Um, Yeah. So this is the proposed methodology for antidote suggestion. So based on user prompted symptoms, so on basis of the symptom data set, the pre-processing takes place. So basically it involves different symptoms like mild swelling, nausea, high fever. So we are doing pre-processing. As I said, we are doing preliminary data exploration of this data set, like handling of those none and duplicate values, and on basis of the venomous species data set, we are thereby doing an analysis for the particular snake species, and we are thereby suggesting antidote as per the antidote data set. So basically it involves antidotes like the polyvalent antivenom and the different antidotes like crofab antivenom. So basically these antidotes are associated with these different snake species. For king cobra, we are having cobra antivenom. Next, so our system also consists of a chatbot where we have applied our machine learning algorithm, random forest, for prediction of those species, whether it's venomous or non-venomous. So this is just the general working. So basically, it holds three data sets. One is the antidote data set, snakes data set, that is the venomous species data set, and symptom data set. And on basis of that, we are doing analysis and classification. And the bot is a Microsoft DialoGPT bot that we have used for thereby providing suggestions for antidotes. And we have thereby fine-tuned this bot on basis of using techniques like intent recognition and all that. Next, tools and technologies that were involved for building this project was like PyCharm IDE, which is the most popular IDE for development of Python applications. Flask, so it's a web framework that we have built for this project. So basically, this project also involves image generation. That means basically it generates an image of the species that is associated with the symptom, and Microsoft DialoGPT, which we have used for chatbot for antidote suggestion prediction. Next, results and discussion. So like uh, it has a high accuracy, so our model accuracy is about 92%. So we have also checked the conditions like overfitting, residual analysis, and we have thereby divided the dataset into training and testing split. Next, it has a user-friendly interface, data-driven insights, like it uses some data visualization to identify the snake bite trends, and if continuous improvement involves future development plans like adding computer vision and all that. So lastly, coming to the conclusion of this project. So this project, ByteSage, is very useful, especially in medical industries, and even it is helpful for doctors in order to get prescription about any particular antidote. And not only that, but even this project particularly is built for people who live in rural areas where no proper medication is provided. So this project is very useful for those people too. Thank you, ma'am.
How you are going to cross verify your results?
Sir, we have our data set that we have collected from World Health Organization, WHO. So on basis of that, we are cross verifying the results. We have checked like what are the different antidotes and all that from this different sites like the World Health Organization and Bharat Serums and Vaccines Limited. So basically, these are websites where we can get this antidotes and all.
No, you'll get the data set and all from those websites. But how you are going to cross verify your results? That is what I'm asking you.
Sir, since it uses machine learning, so like on basis of that, we can just verify like what are the different species that are associated in this with that particular symptom. Um,
No,
so
see,
train and
for
test.
medical related fields, we are cross verifying our results with the doctor. In
Yes, sir.
your case, where you are going to cross verify your results.
Um, for cross validation, we are having techniques like the k-fold cross validation and using those confusion matrix. So on base of these parameters, like we can cross verify.
No, that is you are talking technically. I'm asking to whom you are going to show these results and cross verify. Yes, that is whatever results you got, those are the correct results.
Um,
Okay. Can move to next presentation.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the next presenter is Pranay Meshram from Rashtrasant Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University. And the paper title is A Dynamic Selective Encryption Algorithm for Enhancing Security and Resource Efficiency in Wireless Communications. Sir, please start with your presentation.
Ma'am, can I leave the meeting now?
Sir, we are expecting from all the participants to stay till the closing remarks. We have a few instructions to give at the end.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir, you can start with your presentation. Your screen is visible.
Whether my okay. Uh, Good morning, all of you. We are pleased to present our research title, that is DESA, a dynamic selective encryption algorithm for enhanced security and resource efficiency in wireless communication. This work is carried by myself, that is Pranay Mishram. I am a research scholar under the guidance of Prakash Prasad. We are doing our research in the Department of Electronics and Computer Science, Rashtrasant Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur. These are the guidelines or the structure of our presentation. So we will begin with introduction, then followed by motivations of DESE, then proposed methods, DESE algorithm step performance evaluations, future scopes, and conclusion. So in introduction, with the increasing reliance on wireless communications, ensuring the data security while maintaining the system efficiency has become a major concern. We know that nowadays we are moving to, everyone wants the wireless devices, but what about we are at the same time we need the security. So these are the one concern. So traditional encryption technique, though they are secure and often resource intensive, making a less suitable for the real time or the embedded systems. So to address this, we propose our algorithm, that is dynamic selective encryption uh, uh, algorithm, which is a smartly encrypt only a sensitive data and achieving the balance between the security and the efficiency. uh, so this is the introductions. Now the limitations of the encryption, because there are the existing algorithm, that is the full encryptions, toss of kind encryptions and encrypt based algorithm. And while proposing my algorithm, we are comparing with this. So the major drawback, as its name suggested, the full encryption, it will encrypt all the data, but at the same time when it encrypts all the data, there is a high computational loads, especially in real time, and energy constraint device. So this is the major drawback in the full encryption. Now when we are moving to tossakine encryptions, as its name is tossakine, it means that the 50% chances. So we are uh, encrypting only 50% of the message. So now in this case, we are achieving certain portion of the security, but lacks of flexibility and consistent security. So these are the issues. Now the another is the entropy based encryption. So it encrypt the particular our message that is depend on the random value. So this is again reliable or the broad data security. So these are the certain limitations here. So for the so our motivation lies in the common trade-off, that is as the we are seeing that the full encryption, if we encrypt everything, the performance is degraded. If we encrypt too little, so the security concern is. Now hence there is a good need for the uh, resource efficient encryption mechanism that will provide our granular control, adaptability to different domains like IoT, mobile, and e-governance, and smart selection of a sensitive data. So how much data I have to encrypt, so it will save our time as well as the sensitive data is going to be secure. So these are the motivation factors. Now, so need for are the, we can say that the objective, so reduce the computational load on the traditional algorithms. It provides a dynamic and adaptive encryption strategy, and then enable deployment on the resource constant platforms such as the IoT devices, because this is again a major issues. So these are the certain objectives that we are trying to achieve in our project. So this is our the project of algorithm overview. So DESA operates a dynamic and selective manner. So here first we are that in input message is analyzed, that is the based on the vowel densities as well as the stop words or the omitted words, we can say that. Then we calculate the percentage, that is how much data is to be uh, encrypted, that is based on the total vowel counts and omitted word by total alphabet counts ratio. And then we are finally we select the segment and encrypt using AES algorithm. uh, this is actually our proposed algorithm. These are the different steps. That is the first step, that is the VR the message input. So whatever the message, that is the part. Then we are evaluating the different, that is the TAC, that is the total alphabet count, which is the part of message. And we are the uh, neglecting the omitted words, then total vowel counts, then omitted words. And so these, then encryption conditions, if our message is belongs to this and it is greater than the total alphabet count, then the encryption percentage is 100, so that is the full encryptions. So otherwise we are calculating this. So this is our algorithm, proposed algorithm. uh, the evaluation parameters that we are used under all condition, that is encryption time, then percentage encryption content, then proportional and segment, and time saving versus net. So these are the, and we are using this parameter under the same scenario, same conditions. uh, these are the, finally we are moving to the graph which shows the validity of our proposed algorithm. If we are looking at our figure 2, which is the encryption percentage versus the simulation time, which shows how our encryption percentage varies with the simulation time. Though it was the 75, it is second as, but it's good overall if you are comparing with the others. And if you are looking at the figure number 3, that is the encryption time versus simulation time. So it indicates the encryption time remains lower than the traditional all those algorithms. So this is good. Then the next is a demonstration and proportions versus the simulation time. So our proposed algorithm encryptions, and it is how it adapted dynamically. So that is the dynamically again adaptation
Sir,
is our algorithm. Yes.
hello. Sir, sorry
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the interruption, but we are past the presentation time. Can
Okay,
we
ma'am.
please get to the conclusion?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Uh, so these are the our graphs, and sir, on the basis of this graph, we are making this comparison chart. And finally, if we are uh, come to the conclusion, so we can say that to conclude the our proposed algorithm, it has a three major advantages. That is the faster encryptions. It means that it is greatly reduce the computational overhead. If we are saying that the smarter security, so by dynamically identifying what we are needs the really encryptions and IoT and edge ready. So thanks to its lightweight and scalable design. So at the end, we can say that our proposed algorithm has a three pillars which make it the game changer, that is speed, intelligence, and scalability. So this is our conclusion, and these are the certain references that I've gone through. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your patience listening.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. If there aren't any questions, I'll move on to the next presenter.
What is your contribution?
Sir, can you repeat?
Can
Hello.
you have contribution? Major contribution.
What's
Contribution.
my contribution? Okay. Okay, sir, we are collecting this when we are doing a research survey. So I am collecting the 300 different messages. Okay, and then we are apply this all those things, sir, different messages. Okay, and then we are applying how this particular algorithm is shows how much time is. So that's what particularly at this space, sir, we are working only on the text messages, and we are trying to provide the security for that. So that is the our contribution. This is the first part, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
The next presentation will be done by Vanve GB from Pravara Rural Engineering College, Loni. And this paper title is Employee Promotion Prediction Model Using Machine Learning. I request you, sir, to please start with your presentation.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
No, sir, we can't yet see your screen. Sir, is there any issue?
Maybe network glitch there. So,
Okay, if you're unable to share your PPT, you can even send it to me in the chat box, then I can share on your behalf. But
okay.
meanwhile, we will proceed further with another participant until you fix the issue. Is that all right?
Okay.
And the next participant is Chitti Saharsh from JSPM Rajashri Shahu College of Engineering. And the paper title is Enhancing Navigation for Railway Station Facilities and Locations Using Augmented Reality.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir, you can start with your presentation.
Yeah. Just is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So my paper topic is enhancing navigation systems for railway station facilities and location using augmented realities. So our contributors, our authors are Nishant Suvase, I myself, Chitti Sir, Sachin Dhadve, Krishnadeep Thakre, Yash Ishwarkar, and Nilesh Pinjarkar. So for the introduction, just a second. Yeah. As for the introduction, railway stations are major transit hubs often face challenges like overcrowding, poor accessibility for the differently abled, confusing layouts, especially for the first-time users. Traditional signage is often insufficient, leading to delays and congestions. AR offers a promising solution by providing real-time personalized navigation through visual overlays. While AR has shown value in transport system, its full-scale implementation in railway station is still evolving. Current system lacks adaptability during peak hours. This proposes an AR-based solution integrating GPS and local data to enhance navigation and user experience in complex station environments. So the problem statements mainly covers the problems that the usual people faces during going to any railway station. That first time they are going to any railway station, they don't know about the facilities that they are having and they don't know the location about the other facility. So our main objectives are to implement an AR-based mobile navigation system for railway stations using marker-based and markless approaches. to provide user-specific visual step-by-step guidance to facilities such as platform, restrooms, ticket counters, and many other things. To integrate real-time location technologies like GPS and local data sources for accurate indoor navigation within the railway stations. To assist in crowd management and decision making through data collection and learning analytics for optimizing passenger flow. Okay, so if you look at the existing solutions that are present at our railway stations, so first would be the static signboards and the maps that we have at the entrance of the railway station. But that's just a one-time thing that you see at the entrance. Otherwise, we don't see that often. Railway inquiry counters. Passenger often depends on the help desk or staff for directions, which can be time-consuming. Pre-recorded audio announcement are used to inform about the train arrivals and platforms, but don't help in navigating the station layout. Display screens at the station. Digital boards show platform numbers and train statuses, but lack interactive navigation. Okay. So what our proposed solution is, AR-based navigation utilizes both market-based, example QR codes, and markerless AR like GPU, IMU sensors, and many other things. Real-time navigation flow, user selects a destination, system calculates the route, AR overlays the guides the user via arrows on the screen itself using the cameras, and it shows a virtual map in basic short. Interactive interface allows user to select point of interest like platform, toilets, exits, etc., and provides live updates like direction, distance, and local information. Learning and analytics records data such as routes taken, time to reach, and user feedback. Also helps improve future navigation, accuracy, and efficiency. So this is a system architecture. Like basically, the initially the customer will have the passenger will have mobile or a kiosk machine set up at the railway station. There will be different ERPs uh, regulated the admin and the customers. There will be a backend database, and we can also portray show the routes through 2D or 3D layer. We have done literature survey through various augmented reality based survey papers. Due to time constraint, I cannot explain everything, but basically these are all the survey papers that we have gone through for our AR-based project. For the conclusion, I would like to say the proposed AR-based navigation system effectively addresses the challenges faced by the passengers in crowded and complex railway stations by offering individualized real-time visual guidance and significantly enhances user interaction and wayfinding. The prototype testing and user feedback confirmed the system's feasibility and usability. With its integration of GPS, AR core, and learning analytics, the solution improves both passenger experience and station management efficiency. The system has the potential to transform traditional navigation method and making railway more accessible, organized, and user-friendly. Thank you. Is there any doubt? Hello.
Hello.
Is this
Uh,
system implemented somewhere?
Hello. So you're not audible, so
Is this system implemented somewhere, or this is an unique system?
no, sir, it's not implemented anywhere yet. This is basically what we have proposed and thinking thought of by our own experiences because there is no other solution that proposes the AR-based navigation system for railways, like a real-time navigation.
thank you, sir, for your presentation. Now we can continue with another presenter. One way, sir, if you are in a stable internet connection, would you be able to present right now?
Yes, yes, yes. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir. You have started screen sharing. Just give it a second. Yes, sir, we
Okay.
can see your screen. You can start with
Okay.
your presentation now.
My name is Ganesh Vanve. I'm from Pravara Rural Engineering College, Loni, Maharashtra. My topic is employee promotion prediction model using machine learning. Following are the objective of my presentation, in which we are covering the introduction, problem statement, literature survey, system architecture, methodology, results and discussion and conclusions. In introduction, in introduction phase, mainly it has been observed in certain service industries like information technology. There are always a pressure of promotion. In a multi-grade human resource system where employer engagement and motivation are managed through the promotion and mandatory benefits, there is subsequent pressure on the organization, especially during annual appraisal period. Promotion are intended to provide recognition for proficiency and contribution to the employees, prevent attrition of talent, and communicate to greater expectations of performance in future period. Typically, the promotion process considers seniority in terms of year of services, contribution to the organization measured through revenue or other performance measures, and seniority in terms of academic achievements or year of services. The main motivation of this research is to promote a crucial art to keep employee motivated. Will be used to predict the promotion recommendation scores for active employments. Following are the problem statements for current promotion policy or current promotion policies or current promotion scenarios in the industry. To reduce the human bias and rule bias decisions, machine learning can be used for identify the candidates which are more suitable from getting promoted. Normally, we learn from the historical promotion patterns within the organization based on different attributes and parameters like employee appraisal history, highest qualification, experience of the employees, learning, etc. The recommended, the most eligible candidate for promotion is using two decision trees. The main objective of this research is to promotion policy and procedures are to recognize and reward for merit and competence for the employees, to develop existing executive to meet the future needs of the organization, to improve the organizational functional effectiveness, and to improve the employees' engagement for their work. Following are the research surveys which we have going through and in which we have find out the actual attributes for contributing the promotion predictions and which are the major factors for affecting the promotion of the employees. The first is the promotion for pressure of promotion in hierarchy grade structure, in which the promotion of higher grades human resource model serves the objective of employee engagement and performance recognition from psychological, social, and financial perspectives. In this study, we are find out that the performance rating and seniority is a major grade for promotion for the higher grade for employees. The second is the impact of SUCO, the employee transfer within the group companies, which are the capability and the speed of promotions of engineers. In this study, the mainly focus on the effect of employee transfer for the organizations and which will be covered the effects of the employee transfers in the organizations. The next is high involvement innovation, analyzing employee involvements in HR performance in the construction industries. These are the mainly the research surveys we are going through and moving forward. In our research, mainly we are focusing on the methodology for the manner of studying workers' promotions. Usually, machine learning usually involves several crucial steps. Although the exact methodology vary depend on the study goals, the general process involves gathering and cleaning data, selecting relevant features, training the model, and assessing the performance of the model. Recognition importance of challenges may face along with the way. After development phases, the project will go through a continuous cycle and amendments could be done when necessary. As a result, constant testing each cycle, generally outcomes have better quality. here are some summaries of each step. Data review, collecting a raw data set, data pre-processing, data cleaning, missing value treatments, etc. In which in data set review, the employee promotion analyzing to collect relevant information. This information may include details about employee age, job performance, employee's work history, and other factors uh, of the employees. The following are the factors which are collected while collecting the raw data set, in which the following attributes are covered: department of the employees, employee IDs, education, gender of the employees, previous year ratings, trainings completed by the employees, and number of trainings attended, training scores. Training scores given by the employees, age of the employees, length of the service of the employees, number of innovations done by previous years by the employees, number of awards won, and previous promotions history of the employee. Next step for methodology is the data pre-processing, in which the data cleaning, missing value treatments, and outliners are checked in pre-processing. Equation means the employee ID randomness of missing values have been variables calculated with Python functions. We have two variables, missing value educations and previous year ratings, which are processed through. The next step is data cleaning. After pulling data sets, both data sets are cleaned to minimize noise in data set. We applied both historic and current techniques. Following are the changes in the data sets we have done. Duplicates removed from the employee ID columns. Missing ratings. We have segregated the missing ratings values from the data sets. And mainly the replacements and
Hello.
mainly the
Sir, sorry for
hello.
the interruption, but we are past the presentation time. Can you please get to the conclusion?
In our study, we have got the in our study, we have concluded that the previously the employee promotion is based on the human bias systems. To avoid the human bias system, the employee promotion through machine learning is which are helpful. And in this study, we have find out that the different algorithms and its performance, in which we have found that the previous year ratings, average training scores, and length of the service, these are the features which impacted most for promoting the employee for the higher grade. Is there any questions?
How it will be useful for the organization, and what is your
Sir,
contribution?
based previously previously or currently the promotion is based on the mainly based on the previous or previous year ratings, or dependence on the bias of the appraiser, or dependent on the previously the employee promotion based on the mainly the promotion is dependence upon the senior, or the dependence on the bosses of the matlab senior bosses for the current employee. But currently we are focusing on the collecting the data sets, collecting the details of the employee, and converting this for converting this to find out the which are the most effective ways for getting the higher promotion rates. in which mainly previous year ratings are mainly effective. If you are getting higher ratings, means you are getting chance higher, means you are getting high chance of getting promoted.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. Now we'll go on to the next presenter. The next presenter is Prafulla Bafna from Symbiosis International Deemed University. And the paper title is Machine Learning Approach to Predict Type of Mental Disorder Using Mental Status Parameters. Ma'am, I
Okay.
request you to please start with your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, can you please confirm the slides are visible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, your slides are visible.
Okay, just give me. Okay. So, I'm Poonam Nikam. I'm presenting in behalf of Prafulla ma'am. So our topic is machine learning approach to predict type of mental disorders using mental status parameters. So as we can see, mental health issues are increasing widely. And what problem we are facing is the symptoms for different mental disorders are overlapping. So there is need to come up with some classification models which can identify these overlapping symptoms and can give the correct classification of the specific type of mental disorder. There are various tools available which guides user to play some games and go through some quizzes, and based on the behavior of the user they identify the type of mental disorder and they can give some personalized treatments. What is our objective? Our objective is used to focus on identifying specific type of mental disorder, and we have implemented two classifiers, SVM and KNN, on the patient profiles data, which was collected from the Kaggle. The dataset was containing different symptoms of the mental disorder, and the target variable was the type of mental disorder. During literature review, we reviewed few papers. The recent publications we have added in the literature survey slide. So these papers were focused mainly using machine learning and deep learning to identify the type of mental disorders and provide the personalized treatment. To identify the research gaps, we have added two recent research papers, and they were focused on using convolutional neural networks to identify the mental disorder. And in another paper, they have used CNN along with the LSTM to identify the mental disorder. Our contribution is to focus on lightweight models, which we can run on the data set, and we can identify the type of mental disorder. Even in the existing research, if we see the mental health prediction was done on the generalized support, like whether your mental health is good, better, or best. There is very less work which has happened to identify the specific type of mental disorder which can give the personalized treatment for the patients. So to overcome this, we have proposed the framework. In our research methodology, we prepared the label data set from the 1020 patient records. So for that, we were having feature variables for the various symptoms of the mental disorders, and in the class label we were having 4 type of mental disorders. We implemented two classifiers, KNN and SVM, and we have evaluated these models, and we have compared the performance of SVM and KNN to identify the specific type of mental disorder. The tools which we have used is the Python for the implementation, Pandas, NumPy, and scikit-learn for implementation of the model and evaluation, and Google Colab is the development environment we have used. In exploratory data analysis, we try to identify the correlation or the distance between two mental disorders using distance matrix to check how type symptoms are depend on each other and how they related. These are few results we have added for the implementation of SVM and KNN classifiers. And this is the model performance which we have got on the selected data set. So SVM has proved the good accuracy with low misclassification error 0.5, recall 0.8, and we can see the consistent performance we have observed for 600 and 1020 records. So the conclusion, as mental health issues are growing rapidly, there is need to come up with the research which can use the machine learning or deep learning to identify the type of mental disorder. Again, the challenge in identifying mental disorder is there are various overlapping symptoms for specific type of mental disorder. Another challenge is though if we implement the deep learning model, they require large amount of data, and again computing environment we should have for the high end. So we have tried implementing lightweight classifiers on the patient data to identify the type of mental disorder. Our future scope includes we can expand this data set by incorporating multiple regions so that we can get the generalized data sets. We can add more features, more symptoms related to the mental disorder. Currently, only 9 symptoms we have added here, so we can expand this. Again, we can explore the multi-class classification. As I said, there are various types of mental disorders which are happening nowadays, and we should able to identify the correct type of mental disorder to personalize the treatment. Intervention of explainable AI with the inputs of the medical experts. So can be the good way out for this to get the efficient results out of the machine learning and deep learning. And we can develop the regional language data sets where we are having people from different regions and they do not understand the English. So we may develop the data sets which are in the regional language, which can increase the generalizability of the results. Thank you so much. I'm open for the questions.
Cross-verified your results with the doctor?
No, sir, that we have added in our future scope. Currently, we have evaluated models based on the metrics, recall and misclassification error, that too on the data set which we have selected. The future scope, we can include the explainable AI, which can give the explanation which symptom is impacting the type of mental disorder, and that can be further verified by the medical experts.
But we are not the right person to decide the fees now. You should consult with the doctor while deciding the fees.
Yes, sir. Actually, yes, the domain expert in future scope, we can ask the domain experts to get the list of the symptoms and the type of disorder. And then we can collect the data set in that direction. This was just attempt to check whether like lightweight classification models are able to classify the mental disorder types.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. Now we will go on to the last presentation of today's session. So the last presenter is Chandana BA from Nitya Minakshi Institute of Technology. And the paper title is Real-Time Fraud Detection in Credit Card Transactions Leveraging Face Detection and Machine Learning Techniques. Ma'am, please start with your presentation.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I know if my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, your screen is visible.
Yeah. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Chandana, and I'm here along with my team to present our research titled Real-Time Fraud Detection in Credit Card Transactions Leveraging Face Detection and Machine Learning Techniques. Here's a brief overview of what I'll be covering today. So let's begin with the abstract. The core aim of our study is to enhance fraud detection accuracy in credit card transactions by leveraging advanced machine learning models, particularly XGBoost. A key part of our strategy is combining machine learning with strong authentication methods and randomized datasets to counteract the weaknesses in the existing fraud detection systems. So, introducing fraud has increased drastically with advancements in technology. Despite numerous advancements in the cybersecurity, many existing fraud detection systems remain static and they rely on predefined rules. And in 2021, credit card fraud was the second highest reported form of theft identity. So, this clearly tells us that our current systems are not adequate and a better solution is in demand. Machine learning has proven valuable in areas like healthcare, surveillance, and banking. So it's natural that we extend it to the fraud detection area as well. Now let's talk about the specific issues that we are trying to solve. Firstly, post-fraud detection. Most systems detect fraud after it has already occurred, usually following it up with a complaint from the user and all of that. Secondly, lack of user identification. In online transactions, it's hard to verify the actual user. IP addresses are easily spoofed here. And thirdly, high false positive rates. Rule based systems often flag legitimate transactions as fraud, which is really frustrating from the user's end. So, after conducting a literature review, we looked into existing research and found that traditional ML models like random forest and naive bayes have been widely used due to their reliability. Also, the integration of biometric authentication like fingerprint and face recognition has shown promising improvement in the verification accuracy. However, we identified a major gap. Most current systems cannot adapt to evolving fraud behaviors and they do not combine real time behavioral analytics with the biometric data. So, this was the gap that we identified. Our framework addresses these limitations in the following ways. We have used supervised machine learning models where the models are trained on labeled transaction data. We chose XGBoost because of its performance with imbalanced data and its ability to learn complex fraud patterns efficiently. What sets our approach apart is that we've incorporated two-factor authentication, including OTP and face recognition. This way, even if the ML model flags a transaction, user identity is verified before the approval of the transaction. Coming to the methodology, we began by using publicly available credit card transaction dataset from September 2018, which contained almost 3 lakh records, out of which 500 were fraudulent. Since the dataset involved sensitive information, it was PCA transformed to preserve privacy. Key features were included, such as transaction time, amount, and other components. Next, we bought in LBPH, which is local binary pattern histogram, originally an image processing technique used for facial recognition, and adapted it to the fraud detection. LBPH captures pixel level changes in images. And finally, for the core classification task, we made use of XGBoost, which is a powerful gradient boosting algorithm. XGBoost is known for its efficiency, accuracy, and strong performance with imbalanced dataset, which is ideal in our case since fraud cases are really rare here. Coming to how we implemented in the real system. Step one was data processing and feature engineering. As said earlier, we started by cleaning the transaction data to remove inconsistencies. We engineered several features like transaction timing, frequency, and amount to help the model identify behavioral patterns. Since fraud records are so rare, we also oversampled the fraudulent transactions to balance the dataset and make the model more efficient during training. The second step was deploying the machine learning for fraud detection. We integrated the trained models with multi-step authentication mechanisms, specifically OTP and facial recognition. These models analyze incoming transactions in real time, comparing them against historical behavior. If any suspicious deviation is found, such as unusual timing or location, the model raises an alert. So, coming to what we found, after integrating our two-step authentication process, we saw a significant drop in the fraud cases. Our machine learning model, particularly XGBoost, achieved an impressive accuracy. This result validates the strength of combining behavioral ML models with biometric authentication. Coming to some of the recommendations for the future work. Firstly, using advanced ML models that can detect even subtle fraud patterns. And we can also integrate blockchain to make transaction records tamper proof. And expanding the detection systems to include mobile wallets, cryptocurrencies, and UPI payments, and any other alternate payment method. So, to conclude, our proposed framework successfully combines machine learning and biometric authentication to improve fraud detection in real time. It enhances financial security, builds trust in the digital systems, and is scalable for future applications. By tackling both the detection and the authentication sides of the problem, we believe this solution takes a significant step towards safer digital transactions. Thank you for your attention, and we are happy to take any questions you have.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation.
How you are going to avoid those frauds? Is this a
So
foolproof
first,
system?
sorry, sir, can you repeat?
Is this a foolproof system that you have implemented?
So uh, to test the model, we have used synthetic data, and according to the synthetic data results, we found out that the accuracy is really good, better than the existing systems. So we think that based on the synthetic data, it is a foolproof system.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your presentation. Now we are done with all the presentation for today's session. So we'll proceed to the closing remarks. I sincerely thank our authors for their excellent presentations and contributions in this session, and all our participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough. We, on behalf of the whole team, thank you for the support during the 10th version, all the previous 8 versions of the conference. We will be happy to have you in the 11th version in 2026. All the presenters would be getting their digital certificates via email within 2 working days. Further, all the papers have already been forwarded to the Springer. The publication will be live within 7 to 8 months. Kindly cooperate with the team of ICT4SD. I also thank our session chair, Dr. Vishal Patil, for chairing this session. Token of appreciation to the chair on behalf of Team ICT4SD and Global Knowledge Research Foundation and partners. Thank you, sir, for your valuable presence. Now, before ending this session, there is a small request to all the participants to please turn on your cameras so that I can take a quick snapshot of today's virtual conference. We will just wait for 10 seconds for everyone to turn on their cameras. Okay, I've taken the snapshot. This was a great session. Thank you, everyone. Now we can leave the session.